We are a general aviation services company, and we are one of the largest general aviation services company in India. We are one of the only few companies in India that does a wide gamut of services, right from charters to aircraft management and technical services. So we are the only integrated aviation services company in India that provides all three services to the general aviation market. One of our key products is the Powerfly program, which is a jet membership program, and the program essentially allows corporates and business jet travelers to get access to a complete fleet of aircraft from all across the country. As is evident, we operate out of 5 major cities in terms of where our jets and aircraft operate from, but we also do maintenance activities from about 14 locations. And we, in terms of our technical services, we are an authorized CSF of Bell, Eurocopter and Sikorsky, and we also do a wide range of business jets and turboprops that we maintain across these 14 locations. Under the aircraft management program, people can actually, owners can, who buy an aircraft, can give us to the aircraft for complete management, under which we do the operations, maintenance, and the revenue management for that aircraft for them. So that's what we are, and we've been one of the oldest general aviation services company in India. So, and been there right from the beginning, and one of the most innovative general aviation services company. See, for us, we don't do any manufacturing per se. We do maintenance activities on aircraft, right? So we do maintenance activities on aircraft across these 14 locations that is up on the wall there. We currently focus on the Indian market, and ideally we do travel our jets through the Powerfly program. Actually, take many of our customers across the globe. So we do travel internationally. We have many international customers who come into India who want to travel, and we also have our own customers from India who want to travel and use a business jet and go in the Middle East, Asia Pacific region. I mentioned that we do charters, under which the Powerfly program comes, which is under which these members get access to 15 aircraft throughout the country. So a range of jets, turboprops and helicopters. So that's one aspect of our business, which is Powerfly and charters. The second aspect of our business is the aircraft management, under which we maintain, operate, and do revenue management for people's aircraft, which is we make it available through our network. So it helps offset some of the cost. And thirdly, which is our one of our most flagship Deccan technical services, under which we do maintenance activities for about 50 aircraft throughout the country. I mean, we have had a little bit of a tough period over the last 1 year or 2 years. I think the Indian market has seen a very, little bit of a slowdown over the last 2 years. But I think there's a little bit of anticipation building up. It is a lot of uncertainty before the elections and all of that. What's in terms of the market, we expect that after the elections, the market should begin to start showing positive movement, and rightly so, because the product that we are in is a high value product, and so people tend to wait and want much more certainty before they get and make such an investment. As I said, we have a number of people who access our jets, or people who own the aircraft, whose aircraft. So these are our basic clients. Either it is somebody who wants to use an aircraft, or it is somebody who has an aircraft and wants it to be serviced in terms of maintenance or operations, or for that matter, management of the aircraft. I mean, largely, if you look, the focus of the aviation industry in India, and rightly so for the last 20 years, has been on commercial aviation. But India needs to recognize now that general aviation is the best way to travel and reach. And general aviation does not necessarily mean just business jets. It also means smaller aircraft going into different parts of the country, and India needs to recognize, the government and the state governments needs to recognize that there is an opportunity in taking smaller aircraft operated by general aviation to reach out and to get to what is inaccessible areas of the country, or take where people have set up industries. So these small aircraft work very well to take people to those kind of locations, and it's not necessarily one can have a passenger kind of movement within general aviation. I mean, it's been very well organized. I think it's the program itself, the show itself has stabilized over the last 4 years, the fourth edition, sorry, the fourth edition, so over the last 8 years in fact. But I mean, we did see a lower volume than we have seen over the last 2 editions, but the quality has been far better. So the kind of meetings and the kind of interactions that we've had has been fairly good. It does, because see, we've got 2 types of customers. We have the end customer whose services may probably not come here because he's the end charter customer, right? But we also have customers within the industry, because we provide services to other operators as well. So for us, it is definitely a good place to meet most of these operators in one location. Yeah, I think next 2 days is not going to be at all business. Next 2 days is going to be essentially aviation enthusiasts because it will be opened up to the general public. The first 3 days were business. The next 2 days is going to be open to general aviation, and it's people who like to, and it's good. I mean, I think people will come in with their families, so it will get excitement of the kids into aviation, and encourage them to take this line up. So I think it's good that they do open it up to the public for 2 days, because they get a chance to look at the planes, they get a chance to look at the air show, and hopefully will pick this up as a career. I mean, I haven't been the only one. We've had a whole team of people here, and they've been fairly busy over the last 3 days. I don't have a real count of the total number of queries.
Happy with this? Quite happy with this?
I think I'm fairly happy with this. I mean, it's been a good show. If they're, I think it's a good platform for the aviation companies in India to be out here and participate. I think more and more business should participate in this, and they are. It's already fairly full. If you've seen, I don't think you've found a single. The entire stall range has been completely full. So it's good. People are beginning to see business happen in these shows, and it's been the 4th year, and hopefully this will continue for long.